Why is it so big? I hate it. This is the smallest electric unicycle we have for sale. And the rest are even bigger. The rest are like 22 inches, 18 inches. Like, what am I gonna do with that? I can't fit that inside my pocket. I want a tiny electric unicycle. Tiny one. So in order to solve that, I'm going to build myself the world's tiniest electric unicycle. Welcome to Walt Ride. Come join me at my lecture on how to build a tiny electric unicycle. I'm going to use the electronics from a hoverboard, and then just a small motor from a cheap electric skateboard. 2.5 inches that, and here it is. Underneath this cover, there's the battery. Underneath the back cover, there's the electronics. And here's a comparison of the Kingsong 18XL, which is fairly massive wheel, 18 inches. 18 inches is too big. The shell of the unicycle is going to be made out of plastic. I'm just going to 3D print it. And then to make it look real nice, I'm going to use filler and make it all smooth and sand it and paint it. I'm going to paint it gold. And oh, wow, I already did it yesterday because I don't know, I was bored. So you can see that, but we'll probably have to print some parts still, so I'll show those parts. But that means that we can immediately start building it and test out how it's going to all work. And I know in my heart that it's going to be all perfect. Perfect. So how's it going for you? It's not going great for me. I mean, spent the whole day doing this, and what do we have to show? Well, enjoy it. So these are all the parts we'll need. Surprisingly few of them actually. Here's the electronics. 2 motherboards from inside the hoverboard. Hopefully I can just use one of them. Because inside the hoverboard there are 2 wheels and each wheel has its own controller, but inside the unicycle there is 1 wheel. And it only has 1 controller. And that wheel is going to be this one. 2.5 inches small skateboard motor. And now this skateboard motor I'm going to have to somehow connect to these, which are going to be the pedals, which are the feet of industrial shelving. Then there's the speaker, also from a hoverboard, the charge port, also from a hoverboard. Then there's these 2 lights, which are incredibly bright. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's bright! Because I'm going to be going on many long night rides with this scooter. Electric unicycle, sorry. And then this one, this LED strip, is going to be the tail light. I hope I can make it just be red. Found the on off button, here it is. Now it's just a matter of putting it all together and hopefully it fits together. So first I'm gonna just test what voltages this hoverboard motherboard will give me. Because for the lights, for instance, I need 12 volts. I'm just running it off this small power supply here. Oh, actually it's giving me 12 volts. So it appears I can pretty much get 12 volts out of any socket on this motherboard, which is great. Why don't we try to plug in a light? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's bright! Well, we'll need the lights because we'll need to see very far, because it's obviously going to be incredibly fast with all the high-end components we're putting in here. Hey! What's going on? This thing is going together almost too easily. I feel like there's some sort of a trap waiting for me here. The speaker works, the lights work, and like even the holes I made for the motherboard lined up. So the screws, I just screw them in. So the next step will be testing the motor, I guess. Because I mean, if everything goes so swimmingly, we'll have it done in like 5 minutes. The way it's supposed to attach is there's like a square hole here, and then there should be like a square nut going in here, and then like an axle through, so it doesn't spin on the axle. Don't have a square nut like that, so I'm going to have to make one, I think. Couldn't film in the workshop this time because there's just too much work going on in the workshop right now. So we're having to film in the studio. So this is my table of many things. Many tools and many parts, and most of those parts come from the workshop, and I asked if I could take them. They didn't say yes, but they also didn't say no, so I took them. So I'm going to test it and connect the two hoverboard motherboards together and see if it will work then. It does not sound happy. Okay, that beeping should mean that the hoverboard thinks that it's backwards. So inside the hoverboard, the motherboard should be like this. So I installed a new motherboard because it turns out the one that I was using before was defective. So let's see if this one works now. Okay, all seems to be quiet. Whoa! This is going to be one fast boy, I think. Jesus Christ, what the hell is happening? Basically, in order for this EUC to work, the motherboard was going to be on the back here, like this, almost vertically. The problem is that on older hoverboard motherboards you could calibrate the horizon, or sort of the place to which it balances. And you could just basically put anything. But on these newer ones, and we only have these newer ones, or even basically the older ones wouldn't fit, it only goes up to a certain angle. And if you turn it on, then it's like this. Yeah, that's the maximum angle. Well, obviously it's not going to fit on the back like that. But luckily I think I can cut a hole in the back here and have it just sort of diagonally in here, and the rear lead should still fit on, and it should all work. It's gonna go on here like this, and then the board has to, Jesus Christ, that is one steep angle. So if we can even slightly get something off the edge. Steep angle, very steep, but it does almost kind of fit. Now the question is, will it calibrate to this angle? I really hate that I had to make this hole now, because I spent like so much time making this case look really nice, and if I made this hole and everything doesn't fit, then I'll be not that happy. I'll just loosely fit the rear cover. So it actually seems to be about right. So maybe this will work this way. Shut up. Let's see. So the way that the pedals are going to attach is like this, basically. The pedals are going to be, unlike most electric unicycles, they're going to be above the axle, not below, because the wheel is so tiny. Yeah, I thought this would be really easy, but it turns out no, it's not. It's not easy. So I got the pedal hangers and everything on, and it looks like a real boy now, but the wheel don't spin, does it? No, this is good. I mean, this is safe, real safe, because excellent brakes. You really have to force it to make it go. So I think I'm going to have to do the thing that I've been trying to put off the entire day, and make a new body for it. So how's it going for you? It's not going great for me. I mean, spent the whole day doing this, and what do we have to show? Well, enjoy it. The case kind of broke from multiple places, also nothing fits in it properly. The electronics is kind of a nightmare, so maybe the hoverboard parts aren't really ideal. And even this is kind of crap, so I think I'm going to have to make a V2.